Well, good afternoon. What I wanted to do is to walk you through getting your Python environment ready, right, for the class that we are doing this semester. You don't need a very sophisticated Python tool. There are many out there. Okay, some of the ones I have used, and I think some of you may already Python IDE. If I search on Google now, IDE means integrated development environment. It's the tool that you use to create code, right? So there are lots of examples in front of you. The one that I have used in most of my classes that I teach is the IDLE, which is Integrated Development and Learning Environment. It comes with Python, and that is what we are going to use for this class. I've had other students who have used PyCharm or VS Code. VS Code is really, it's cool to use too. On Visual Studio, you can use that too. But anyways, if you have something on your computer installed that you want to use for Python development, you go ahead and you can definitely use it. But if not, then let's just follow. Let's just type in Python download. All right, download, and this will take you to the python.org website. So since I'm using Windows, you see there is a 3.10.1. Okay, so I'm not going to download this because I already did it like a minute ago. And if you're using a Mac or a Unix, then you can go ahead and install the other, use the other installation as well. So I have my Python right here. All right, I'm trying to bring the other window on this screen. So you see, and I'm going to double click on that, right? Double click on that. Now it's very important when you come to this screen right here, you want to click on that. You want to click on add Python 3.10 to path. What that does is that tells the OS anytime you type in Python commands on a DOS command prompt, it knows what you're trying to do, right? It's globally recognized on your computer. So make sure you click that button. And the other thing that I click on is, I normally go to the customize installation feature, and I have everything checked. I just leave everything selected in here, right? And then I hit next, right? Here too, just leave the way everything is, hit install, and then you just let it go. Let's give it a minute, right? Now, the Python installation itself is fairly small. And in this, the installation that I'm taking you through, it's not like a Visual Studio or some other that will take you 10-20 minutes to install. This is really fast. So for this class, right, all of you needs to have some kind of development environment where you can write Python code. And IDLE is one that I have used, and it just works great. I mean, never gave me a problem. Later in the class, maybe when we need to install other modules, then we can also do it through here, right? So all right, so that seems to be installed. I'm going to click close on it. The way you can check, you can check a couple of ways. So I'm going to type I'm going to open my command prompt, right? And then I think here you can type in Python, and you see it does something. It gives you a version there, 3.10.1. That means Python is installed, and the add to path is working properly. Okay, but I think for this class we will not be using the command prompt too much. Okay, now the other one that we'll be using, and you can go to your search, or you can go to the program bar and go down to look for Python right here somewhere, right? Python 3.10. Click on that, and then you see there's an IDLE. Okay, hit on that, please. If that comes up, right? So IDLE is like I said, this is the Integrated Development and Learning Environment. This the window has got two pieces, right? The first piece is on the left. This is the interpreter, and basically what that means is that you type your code, right? And you type your code, it will evaluate it for you right away. So this is the shell where you can run your command, you can do various things. But when you write your code, right, in a like a editor, you can go to File and do a new file, and that opens a new. You see that opens another window, and I'm going to put the window on the left. And basically every time I do this, what I do is that I go to, one of the things you should do, go to options and go to configure IDLE, right? When this window comes up, it's got a whole bunch of, fonts and things, which is, I'm going to leave it for now, but you can highlight. I mean, this is, I think it's, I'm going to use built-in theme. No worries here. Let's go. What I'm looking for, keys, no, Windows. All right. There is a, I'm looking for, there's a checkbox that will include line numbers. And you see, for me, it's showing up. I'm trying to see, anyways, it's somewhere here. You guys, if it doesn't show up, anyways, I thought it's somewhere here. Open window. Anyways, we can look for that later, right? Window IDL to configure. Oh, here, hide line numbers, show line numbers is here now. So anyways, first thing I do, as soon as I bring this window up, I right away go to file and I do a save as. Right, I do a save as, and maybe on my desktop I would create, I just put on my desktop, I can create a new folder, and I can say Python code. All right, and since this is, I'm creating just a test file, I'm going to call it test. Let me call it hello. Now, you see at the bottom, I have file name as hello, and the save as type is Python file. So leave everything the way it is, right? If you leave this as all files, then you have to type in put a .py here. So avoid that, right? Just make sure the file type selected is Python files, and then you can hit save on it. Right now, I have all my setup ready to write code. And if I can test, I can say print, right? Good old hello world, right? Like that, and simply you can. So whenever I type this, normally what I do, I hit run and I click on run module, and it will prompt me, hey, you want to save this? And I say, and this is, I just say yes, okay. And then on the left, see what happens? It prints hello world. So this is how it works. You have the editor on the right side, and also the interpreter on the left, right? So this is, once you're able to do this, that means you have your Python environment ready to be able to write code. So good luck with this, and fairly simple, right? Anyways, any problems, let me know, please. Thank you.